Hey, what's up? It's Jay Coop with the Good Goodies. We're gonna take a drive. You guys want to come with me? Let's roll. I've been thinking a lot about energy, been reading about it, and about how your own energy is super important because if you're not cultivating your own energy from your own source, you're likely to get caught up in dubious things like trying to take energy from others or look for energy in certain other things and external situations, which can lead to trouble and difficulty. So create your own energy, and to connect with nature is a super awesome way to do that. Kind of stinks in New Jersey right now because it's really cold and nature will kill you if you stay in it for too long, but it's really nice today. Got some sun down by the beach and just started moving my body around a little bit to feel my own energy coming in. And oh my God, it feels so good. So it's a really great way. It's not just from food. That's another thing we can turn to. Food gives me energy. That's where I get my energy from. So gotta eat. But then that can be bad because you can get a lot of poisons and a lot of stuff you don't need come into your body. It's not just from food. Really comes from movement in this example anyway, and from nature. Two big sources. So to move around, something we definitely got to do. I mean, if you've been sitting around for a couple of days, you got to move. You got to move your body. It's so good for you. So this is what yoga introduces to us. This is what it offers. It is skilled, particular movements that are anatomically efficient and healthy. So if you're gonna move, you might as well do it the right way, right? You might as well do it in the correct way, a healthy way, to avoid injury and to gain strength and to gain balance and coordination. So this is what is offered by yoga and Tai Chi, Qigong. Different skillful ways to actually move to benefit you, to increase your health. So please look into that. And by the way, if you or anyone you know is saying, I see what happens in yoga, I see these crazy postures and movements, I can't do that. I assure you, you do not have to be able to do that right now. Start somewhere. And if you're in the right class, the teacher, even if everyone else is doing that extreme version of that pose, or if half the class is doing it extremely, there will be an offering of a way to do it at a more introductory level. So there's so many different ways to do each thing. Some are modified to make it easier, some modifications make it more difficult, and you can choose where to be. You don't all have to be doing the same thing. A class is not a competition as to oh, they can do this, they can't do this. I mean, if you feel insecure, oh, I can't do that and everyone else can, maybe that's your own thing you need to work out. And by going, that's going to help you work on that. But it's not a competition. It's really more like a band. Everybody's playing something a little bit different, and there's harmonies because you're here with it, someone else is here with it. Eventually you're going to get there. But the point is, you do what's right for you right now. If you have to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, you play it. If you're going to start an instrument, you don't just go and jump into a Mozart. Anyone who's played music knows that you play something, if you want to practice, play it as slowly as you have to in order to get it correct and in time. And then you gradually increase the speed. You don't just jump in there and try to go too fast and you're missing it and you're messing up. You're not really gaining much from that, then you're all lost in what's happening. So it's best to pull it back to whatever level you are comfortable with. Do that, because that's going to be great for you. That's going to be what you need to go to that limit, whatever that limit may be. And then you slowly get that down, you slowly progress further. But there's no goal. Like, there's no, oh, I can touch my knee to my head, I'm gonna live forever. No, it doesn't work that way. You know, you go to wherever you need to be to, like, if you want to push to your limit, you challenge your limit by going up to it. If you're a beginner, you're going to be challenging your limits right from the start. And that's just the way it works. But the goal is to move energy in your body. Keep it moving. Keep it flowing, because there's this horrible rumor going around that as you get older, you just can't do the same things you used to do. And the body is just degrades. It's just what happens. Maybe, but you can totally modify that process as well by keeping things flowing. Because yeah, over time, if you don't stretch this part of your body, if you never reach up high and like reach as high as you can, straight up, then if you do go to change a light bulb or something, you might be like, oh man, it feels sore right here. But if you spend time moving that way, and moving this way, and moving this way and that way, and all the different ways that we need to move in order to keep things lubricated and keep things from getting stuck, then it's gonna keep all that stuff nice and functional. But if you don't move like that for months or years, then like, yeah, that's gonna start to like really cause a problem eventually. It's like not putting oil in your car. Eventually it's not going to really run that well. And yes, all cars eventually stop running. But the better they're maintained is really going to determine how many hundred thousands of miles you're going to be able to get out of the thing. So proper maintenance, like, that's what's offered here, not headstands. So if you guys, you know, are curious, you want to start the new year off with something awesome, life-changing maybe, that's the answer. Like, go take a class. And if you're really self-conscious about it, YouTube has plenty of videos you can start to learn how to move the body, how to keep that energy moving. It's so good for you, keeps you connected to self, and it keeps you doing something healthy for yourself. So I'm gonna keep on rolling. You guys have a great day. See you on the flip side. Good goodies.